Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Crystal, and we are back with Baddies USA. And this episode is called Watch Your Mouth. Okay, keep talking out the mouth. I have to ice that top lid. So we opened this episode right where we left off, and it got very serious very quickly. And as it should, you don't mess with someone's life, someone's safety, unless you're willing to cross them lines. Because you took it far, but I'm going to take it farther. Word to Kendrick. Out of nowhere, Fauna and Tavy start going at it, and it's given personal, more than friendship. Just saying. So Rolly goes to check up on Summer, and of course they start gossiping. We love some tea, okay, with our brunch and mimosas. Thank you. Okay, and Rolly asked Summer about the big three. And Summer lets it be known, it's not because of Tasiki that they're not friends, okay? Which is why we've seen, the back end tea on the lives, and I watch Royalties World and Evaner's Entertainment, to keep up with the tea and the live streams. No shade, shout out to y'all. Then Tavy shows Kokilla around New York, allegedly, okay? And, Kokilla expressed, Tommy really took it to another level when she pulled up with that little stunt the other day. And, her head's on a swivel. And I don't blame you, sister. Tommy got a lot of tricks up under that wig. Fauna decides to go and have a conversation with Nunu, okay? And it goes left after Nunu says Kokilla's name specifically, okay? And Fauna gets up and attacks Nunu. But honestly, she ain't really do much because Nunu was still looking cut, no shade. So Mariah Lynn runs down her point of view of the events that transpired the night before with Tommy pulling up with the girls. Okay, she says she ran over and jumped in for Kokilla. And, if they show up tonight, they gonna pack them out. Simple. So the ladies get onto the baddie bus, and Bad Dolly ate her look down. All the ladies looked good. I did not like Rolly's outfit. Then, Smiley pulls out some packs for all the ladies. Thank you. So the baddies meet with Lemmy and Natalie. Okay, and Lemmy lets the ladies know, Krishan's not coming, so she won't be performing, and he wants them all to be professional. He also lets the ladies know Scotty and Jayla will be joining him in Italy. Okay. Then Natalie lets it be known, she has to attend her security's funeral, and, she has serious things going on behind the scenes. And RIP to that man, because, she probably has spent majority of her time with that security guard. They probably had a bond that nobody would probably understand. No shade. So Smiley performs, and she had the whole crowd turned up. Then Gretchen got booed by the whole crowd, and if it wasn't the whole crowd, it was enough, okay? Then Nunu performs, okay? She wasn't that bad, but she wasn't that good. Big Lex performs. After Big Lex performs, Summer comes out, and she performs. After Summer performs, then Bad Dolly comes out, and y'all, the way the crowd booed Bad Dolly, it was saying fuck Bad Dolly, I hollered, okay? So they bring Tavy out on stage, they bring Fauna out, Sapphire comes out, and Scotty comes out, okay? Then they bring Anna out, and they was feeling it. But I think that's more so because she was from New York, no shade. So Kokilla had the crowd turned up, okay? Then they bring out Jayla and Janelle, and I am so thankful. I know Jayla is so thankful that y'all did not bring her out with Tavy, okay? Rolly performs on stage, and the crowd goes crazy because she is the baddie's favorite. So Tinka performs, and Kokilla was right. She was just shaking, her little tail feather, okay? Next, Mariah Lynn performs. It was okay. Then we get to Seki performing, and she brings out Biggie. Everybody's turned and going up. The crowd's going crazy. What we doing? Look at the way that I move it. I did not. Reposado. Hey, feeling like I hit the lotto. Then they bring Tommy out, okay? And DJ Scott messes up her track. Tommy, you should have popped her. By the end of the night, you should have popped her. Because why you doing that on my track? So Jayla, Big Lex, and Summer, they hug out their previous beef. And it's giving kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Okay? And that's not why we're here. We came to bang. Okay? But seriously, that's good for them. I'm glad they made up. End of story. After Tommy, Suki comes out to perform. Then they introduce Louis Peso. And this is the man who was supposed to be on the Sway Way podcast. Ooh, wait. With DTB, but never showed up. Yeah. So Gretchen is in her feelings about, the crowd booing her. And Suki says, it's because you said the N-word, okay? I tell you the truth, but I never tell you a lie, okay? And, somebody said, oh, well, she has black kids. Like, ma'am. Okay. And, Suki clocks it, these be the same ones talking about black women to they men. Mommy G, hello? Hello? And, at this point, everyone's arguing back and forth. And Suki popped her real good, okay? Quick and precise. No shade. And they start fight, she popped her a couple good times, okay? Then, let me introduce Natalie. And she starts performing. Meanwhile, Sapphire going crazy, okay? Breaking shit, okay? She said, y'all want to touch one of mine? I'ma beat your ass. So they tell Sapphire, Suki's on stage. So Sapphire goes, out while Natalie and Big Lex are performing Snatch. Girl, she grabbed the mic, start going off. I want Gretchen. Where you at? I need that. I want that. I gotta have that. Okay. Then they got Lemmy performing up there like a real baddie. Like a real baddie. Okay. After that, we get the meet and greet. Smiley gets on the ground, and that pissed Biggie off so bad, y'all. And, Scotty noticed Natalie, is not at the function. She not at the meet and greet. So, girl, where you at? But I love that they included the pictures from the meet and greet, the videos from the meet and greet. That was dope to see as a fan myself. And that's where we leave off. Let me know in the comments, if Gretchen deserved that pop upside her head, okay? Like the video and make sure y'all subscribe. It's free, no shade. And I will see y'all in the next one. Mwah. No bars.